Okay, guys, we're back. We are back. Guys, listen. Let me tell you a few things about me, okay? My eyes, they always look sleepy. I don't want to sleep. It's my genetics. I have my mom's eyes, okay? I have a whole lot of thing going on in my bloodline. So if my eyes look like I always want to sleep, it's not true. And there are times when they may look like I'm just piercing at you like this. That's my thyroid disease. So if they look extremely like this, and it looks like I'm flirting with you, I'm not flirting with you. That's just my genetics. And if they look like this, that's Graves' disease, okay? But no, they're looking really, really, really good. Do you guys want to see photos of when they were bulgy? No, you guys don't want to see that. Trust me. Trust me, you don't want to see that, right? No, another thing I should give you guys the heads up of is that by my accent, you can tell I am a Caribbean girl. We call people names, not, to disrespect them, but affectionately. So when I did the video about Hallie and her boyfriend Scott Bridgeway, I said Bridges, Mr. Bridges, and someone said, oh, it's Bridgeway. I knew. If you notice in the title, the name was there. And if you listen further on in the video, I said his name. So that's just how we are. We love to affectionately call people names like Shorty, Baldy, Black Gal, Black Boy, White Boy. Like, those things are so offensive in other countries, but here it's just affection. It's just like, yeah, you're our special little friend, So it's nothing personal. Anywho, let's talk about, indialove is so exhausting to look at. It's true. She's exhausting to look at. Like, there was a time couple years ago when I really, really liked indialove. I don't hate her now. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate her now. Her personality is her personality, right? But let me tell you what I thought India's plan was, and it wasn't, Do you know how Kim did that sex tape, and then after she did the sex tape, that was just it? But she kept on selling sex through showing a lot of skin? I thought indialove was going to do something like that, but it seems as though she's not escaping. I'm not saying that she's selling sex as people do, because a lot of people do say it, but I thought that she was going to be ratchet and, messy for the early parts of her career. And as she gets older, she would tone it down and classy it up, but I see her smoking, she drinks, and it makes her look older. The smoking and drinking, you guys know that is what is affecting her, right? It's what is giving her that advanced aging. And I'm wondering, who's going to tell her? Sometimes we have our friends and we need to be honest with them. Someone need to tell her to get to therapy, get to a rehab center, get to therapy, get to a rehab center, and just clean up and get a fresh, younger look, because her skin can transform. Trust and believe it can. But I think that she, might have trauma, and, it could be just her personality as well, that she just drinks and smoke, but it makes her look older than she actually is. And that's not indialove. It's as though something happened to her, in life that shifted her, and I do hope that she finds back herself and cut out the bad habits, those bad habits. She thinks that they're serving her, but they're not serving her at all. Not at all. Now, what we're here to talk about is indialove pregnant for DDG. I don't know. And I don't care if she is, to be frank. I would hope she is, so DDG could leave Hallie alone, I hope she is, and I hope it's for DDG. I hope it's for DDG, but if I was to make a guess, no, she's not pregnant for DDG. And let me explain why I don't think she's pregnant for DDG, right? DDG is the type of guy, in my opinion, that will mess around a girl, consistently tells the public that the girl is not his girlfriend because he consistently, every time he's confronted with the question publicly, is India Love your girlfriend? He says no, publicly. TMZ, other podcasts, he says no, she's not his girlfriend. But I know that some men are like that. They will be messing around the girl, right? Smashing her on the low, but in the public eyes, she's not the, what they would say, wife material. So I believe DDG is that kind of guy who would smash India Love on the low, and then in a public eye, she's not wife material, you know? And normally, those girls, they're normally extremely cautious with them because they want the innocent type to marry, you know? Do you know how men would say, oh, I want a girl that has, you know, less mileage on her, a girl that has never been with any man. But while at the same time, he wants a girl that is a virgin that has not been with any man. He himself has been with 100 women and 150 men. Men are like that. You guys do know. And you guys do know that a lot of men swing both ways. Many men are closeted. Many, like, the number would have you just in shock. If you should truly know some men that are closeted, you would be in complete, you know? But I'm just saying, you know, looking at DDG and his personality type, I think he would never impregnate someone like an India Love because he knows that he has a strong personality, so does she, and they'll just be clashing right through. Like maybe in the early stages of the pregnancy, they would get along, they would try to give this power couple kind of vibe, but they would not get along. They would not get along as a couple. And he would just consistently remind her of her past and how trashy she is because that's the type of guy DDG is. DDG goes for the juggler. He takes every single opportunity that he can to, you know, scorn a woman. Let's put it at that. He takes every single opportunity that he can to put scorn and shame on a woman. Exhibit A, Halle. And if you watch Ruby Rose interviews, she would tell you that it's true. Ruby Rose actually said it. Not verbatim, but she actually said it. So I don't think that India Love is with child for DDG. I don't know where you guys got that, but I don't think so. I would hope she is so that he could leave Halle the heck alone, but he's not going to do that. Even if he's smashing her, he's going to be extremely calculated with her. Do you know how you have your friend, right? We're all like this. We're all like this. And if you say you're not like this, you're lying. You have your friend and you love your friend, right? Because your friend just has some amazing personalities, you know, some amazing ways about them. But then they have 3 or maybe 2 things about them that just irks the heck out of you. But like you're like, you know what? I have to accept them for who they are. That's who they are. And it's duality, the yin with the yang. So I'm not even going to complain to them about their bad ways. We don't live together. And if he or she visits, it's just for a few days. And that's good, you know? So that's DDG and India Love. They would not be able to stand each other full time, you know, momentarily, but not full time. And that's just my 2 cents on that. But hey, let me know. Where did you guys get that rumor from? Tell me more about it. I hope she is, because like hell, we want that guy to leave Halle alone, and we don't want her to have a relapse of any bad substance. DDG's a bad substance. Don't want her to have a relapse. But hey, leave your comment below, guys. Let me know. Peace.